City's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It brings something, Brock. It brings back. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're brought out by one of the team's youngest and brightest. They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that?
So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020. Coming up here.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And play action here. Burrow. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt.
Trying for it with Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap.
At the 14-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is...
Bengals.
From the red zone on first. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. Way to get this drive moving.
Second down pass play coming. That one's cut along the left sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time. Chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
From the red zone now. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a third-quarter lead. So that, Rob, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to that.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster. Get a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keen.
And it's third down.
Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Desperation time here. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn it. Not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Looking to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up.
It's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland up here, first and goal. Setting up to pass. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down. Here he is to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Well, 99% of what they did.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.